Welcome to the recovery room. Hello, and welcome to the Recovery Room, the podcast where two girls who sometimes play sport talk about food, bodies, and why we're both still in therapy. I'm Gabby.
And I'm Abby.
And this is the Recovery Room. Today's episode will be on nostalgia and the early 2000s. Do you have a business? Does your business use technology? Do you need help with that? Maybe you should call Ian and our friends at Cobalt. We don't really know what else they do, but we just like to say thank you to Cobalt, which is bringing you the Recovery Room. All right, let's get into it. For starters, we'd like to thank everybody. Great, Abby's already coughed. For starters, starting as we mean to go on. Perfect. Yeah. We'd like to thank everyone who watched the first episode and sent us feedback. That was very much appreciated and mostly not annoying.
Shout out, in particular, Dalika.
Dairy sausage.
We really appreciated your constructive feedback. I was going to say criticism, but it actually wasn't that bad. So thanks, Deli. We respect you, and hopefully you will continue to support us on this journey.
And to my dad, a bit too much feedback. Next time, maybe keep some of that to yourself, but I really appreciate you listening.
And to our parents, thank you for appreciating our apology.
Yeah. Abby and I got really stressed when it got released. And Abby was stressed and then I wasn't stressed. And then I got stressed because Abby was stressed. So I ended up texting my parents and being like, just so you know, I made a joke about generational trauma, but I just don't want you guys to be offended.
Same. And I said, Gabby pre-warned her parents they might get upset, so I obviously had to pre-warn you.
But my parents are legends, so they're totally fine with it and very supportive.
My mum could be upset, but
yeah.
Love you, Mum.
Love you too, Mom.
Love you.
And mostly Abby's mom, but you too, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, moving on. Anything hurting today, or are we feeling okay?
I feel pretty good today, to be honest. We're a bit tired after this week, but no, I'm feeling good. We've got a good array of snacks here, good company, good vibes. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Do you want to mention the drinks today?
Last night we had the end of season dinner. The best event of the whole year.
Yeah, everyone looks forward to it. The outfits,
phenomenal.
Fabulous
Sexy.
even, yeah.
I've never felt better.
No,
actually,
they cut everyone so well. Genuinely, it's the most attractive thing you've ever seen in your entire life.
We get no comments on it whatsoever.
No.
I actually spent most of the evening confirming that we do have to wear that outfit. They are, for all you guys that obviously don't know, they're brown/cream chinos, a white shirt and a blue blazer.
And they get fitted to us in preseason. And when I'm going to use the word fitted very loosely because it's been 6 seasons.
It's like the most least tailored outfit.
And it's been 6 seasons and it's still not been tailored to my body well. So shout out to that.
Shout out to the table I was on. I'm obviously not going to shout them out, but they just wanted to get me drunk, I think, last night. So
shout out to the table I was at. You won't be getting named.
They just wanted to get me drunk.
You can pay if you want to shout out.
Every time we went to the toilet or got up off my seat, I had to have a baby Guinness. It was crazy. And so basically, I'm just really relieved that we got let go of early. To be honest, I think it saved me. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, Gabby?
I'm feeling pretty good. My table was fine, my table was good, actually. I did have to answer a lot of questions about my broken leg or whatever, which was, I like to talk about that anyway, but I got asked about my broken leg and then simultaneously asked if I was playing this weekend. So that was confusing because it just felt like maybe the answer to the second question maybe lied in the answer to the first question. Maybe.
I don't know.
But I get it. I'm obviously in the prime of my life, so I just look super fit. So I can see why they would get confused. But yeah, it was a good night. And today I was very tired, but we move on.
I tell you what, whilst we're on the talk of end of season dinner, should we give Maisie a shout out?
Oh,
it would be rude
not to. Well, so Maisie has won. What did she win? Young Player of the Season.
Should we go over what she hasn't won?
Yeah,
Silence.
Fine. She's taken home her 7th Young Player of the Season award, even though she's only been here for 2 seasons or something. So that's
going to be 45 and still picking up Young Player of the Year award.
The person at my table was like, "Wait, how is Maisie nominated for that? How old is she?" I was like, "I don't know." Clearly young enough, 25? I guess. Yeah. Oh, she's not 25. She's
30.
And she won something else.
Like
Players player? Whatever that means.
That's a rubbish one anyway.
Yeah,
Who even
nobody
wants
really,
that?
nobody
That's
really
my
even votes
least
for that.
favorite award that I'd won.
Yeah. Abby and I didn't win anything, but I
We've
saw
been
us in
injured.
a slideshow, I think.
Really?
I think I saw a picture of us in a couple of the slideshow pictures. Yeah, I think so.
And I was actually in Sophia's video for her thing.
Yeah.
So that
So there you have it.
To be honest.
That counts as
and
a feature.
we're not young, so we're ruled out of that one anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I just barely miss out on young player. Yeah.
Try score of the year. We're the assisters.
It's shocking we haven't been nominated. I've scored 0.
If there was an assist of the year, we might be in with a shot. But
If it was lowest tries scored of the season, we'd definitely be on that stage.
sure.
Yeah, 100%.
and then what's the other one? Oh, players player. Fuck you all.
Yeah. That's a shout out to the haters. They're just jealous of the podcast.
We're joking.
But then they all gave us great feedback. All right.
Love
Should
you
we
all.
get into the first main topic?
Absolutely.
All right, great. So today, as I've mentioned, we are talking about nostalgia in the early 2000s. What were the early 2000s like for you, Abby? Were you alive?
I was barely a fetus.
She wasn't even a thought in the world.
For all you lot, I'm a 2002 baby. I'm 24 now. So yeah, I was just about alive.
And for those who care, mine starts with the 19, so we won't really get in further into that. But so for Abby, less traumatic. For me, the early 2000s were tough, we'll say. So we're gonna get into the trenches that were the 2000s, and then we're including the 2010s in that so that Abby can participate, obviously. Specifically, what we're looking at is the fashion trends of our youth, Tumblr era diet culture, which I had to introduce Abby to, which is just insane that she didn't know what that was, and the difference between the two of us with our age gap and our childhood's exposure towards these body image things, and then how that has kind of influenced us as we've grown.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
So first bit, oh my God, my first BMI.
Those letters are traumatic.
Yes. In the US, growing up in the early 2000s in elementary school, you basically find out, you don't basically find out. So it was the beginning of how would you say the obesity epidemic in America? Woo!
The O word.
To be alive. So by the time I hit 4th grade, it was becoming, a concern. People were talking about it. It was on the news and things like that. So intro BMI. So when I was in 4th grade, which for you guys means I was 9, I had my first BMI. And
do you want to just say what BMI means?
Body mass index.
Nice.
Where I was like, what does that mean? Beautiful, amazing, beautiful, magical images of your body. No, body mass index, and
bloody mass. Just bloody massive, really.
Bloody massive, isn't it? For you English. But it's some, I don't remember which goes on top or how they calculate it, but it's like your weight and height, like your ratio. So they came up with like categories of like, average. I don't know if there's like a skinny, I don't know.
Well,
actually,
I know that I was like 31% once, and I think that was morbidly obese.
Yeah, I'm
unsure, but I think it was something like that.
At the age of 9, I qualified as almost morbidly obese. So it was basically like I qualified in the one where they had to send a warning letter home to my parents, being like, your child's huge. Which I was like, I was sporty by that age. I wouldn't say I was huge.
Your child's bloody massive, in it.
Yeah, so that was me in the early 2000s. That was my first thing in 4th grade was we got BMIs, right? So I had to go home. I was like, before then I was like living life, didn't have a single thought. I actually probably didn't even think of it then. My mom was like, that's offensive. I was like, is it? I don't know what that means. So to me that meant nothing, but kind of just to give you context of America, early 2000s growing up. And at the same time as the rise of the obesity epidemic, everyone decided that we would be wearing low-rise outfits. So, me personally, I would say my natural waist is right around my tits. Yeah.
So humble.
So the low-rise thing, I always would try to make them work because everyone was wearing them, and it just never looked right. Like something about it was just always so wrong, and those were the only jeans on sale.
Also, if your belly doesn't pop over the top of
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know how
understand.
people do that.
How does the zip like stop there and then your belly's just not? Mine would like.
I don't
be
really
there.
even understand the size. I must have been a bigger size, surely. Like I don't really
That's
understand
true.
how the sizing would even compare, because surely up here is small. Like, well, it is up
Yeah.
smaller. So the whole thing was just insane to me. But yeah, so that was the start of my trauma, was specifically accounted to low rise bottoms, and that probably went on until I was in high school.
I still have that now.
Yeah, and well, I just
So envious.
I
of
just don't
anyone.
actually wear them. Like, they're coming
don't.
back or
They're so
whatever.
cool,
You know,
though.
everything comes back. I'll never wear those. They're only cool because people look like, what is that? Like a
Hourglass?
Abby, not good. They have the shape for that, and I do personally not enjoy that.
No,
No.
not on me.
And the other thing that was in which is again kind of coming back, is like people would wear polo shirts, like, but like not just one, like sometimes more than one. So it would be like two, so that the collar's layered.
Wait,
and
do
they
you
would
mean
be
like
like
a long sleeve and then
no,
a top?
like, you know, like a golf shirt.
Yeah.
People will wear those ugly ass shirts. Oh, sorry.
Two.
I actually hate polos as a
But we
result
do
of
wanna
this
play
era.
golf one day,
Yeah, but
so-
I am trying to learn golf. So if anybody wants to give us free golf lessons,
Would be fab.
hit our DMs.
I just want to drive around in the buggy.
Oh yeah, I actually do want
Buggy
to learn to
wife.
golf. So yeah, those were like very impacts on me. I think they're coming back in, and the only other one that I wanted to mention was Juicy Couture velour suits. Those are actually fire. So like,
Got to be rich to have them.
I had one, and then I had to
did.
sell it. God,
What color?
black.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, and you know what? That
You know
was
what? Alice, my friend Alice, just bought one, and I honestly think they are coming back in.
They were back in like
Yeah.
3 years ago, and they're back again. Honestly,
Yeah.
they do like, there is just something about wearing a bedazzled little sweatsuit that's
With
kind
a
of
little
fun.
white vest under.
Yeah,
Open.
I had the pants, matching tank top,
Yeah.
and a matching jacket. Fuck, that was cool.
Maybe just a handbag
No,
And
my
a pair of
mom
Uggs.
refused.
Oh.
Oh, Uggs, yes,
for sure.
yes.
cool.
Do you have any fashion woes of your youth that may have impacted you?
For us, it was slightly different. I would say when I was growing up, it was more the the very high-waisted skinny jeans, which honestly for my body type probably worked really well. Probably should still be wearing them now. It wasn't so low rise, so you just gotta everything in. Then we also experienced the jegging era. My mum was obsessed with buying me jeggings. Light blue jeggings are a crime, seriously.
I'm sorry. I think jeggings are a crime. Full
Jeggings,
stop.
they're not they're literally leggings. Like, they look cheap as
Yes, I've never seen someone wear a nice pair of
Never.
never seen someone wear a
And do you
pair of
know
jeggings
what?
and thought yes.
people always rolled up the bottoms. So you had like this fat bottom because it was rolled up like 4 times. And then, yeah, high-waisted jeggings. So they were in, I would say, layered tops as well, but we had the long sleeve with the t-shirt over the top. Don't know whether you did that, Maze, or not. I feel like maybe you did. Frilly socks. Oh my gosh, frilly socks.
maybe that was your fashion.
Frilly socks have come back in
Yes.
with like loafers, but frilly socks were big in my youth.
Were toe socks a thing when you were a kid?
Never. My mum had them and I remember stealing them. She used to be pissed when I stole them.
They were like really a thing, like each toe a different
Really?
color. You know who wears toe socks? We have a acquaintance,
toe sock.
or I guess she's a friend who wears toe socks.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hint. She has massive tits, Maisie. She has a similar accent to mine, but you know who you are.
Okay, what about, we had ripped jeans, obviously. And honestly, the amount of times I put my foot straight in that rip
Yeah,
and
and
just
made it-
ripped it
yeah.
the whole way. But then I think it's kind of cooler.
You know, the thing about ripped jeans that, like, I actually don't fall out. I think some ripped jeans look really cool. Like, I actually still think that there's, like, some space for those.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you wear ripped jeans and some old man will
Yes.
spawn into your universe and say, I hope
Where's
you
the
didn't
rest
pay
of-
full
Yes,
price for those.
that's
Wear the
it.
rest of your pants.
Yeah.
And you know what? How dare you?
My granddad used to say that all the time. He'd be like, where's the rest of that jean? And the other thing, on the knee, I think they can look really cool. Not when the rip's up top
Yeah.
thigh and you've got the white little bit of
Of the
like,
pocket poking out?
pocket-
Yeah,
Or
agreed.
you've got like a bit of jean just hanging on for dear life because
Yeah.
my thigh's popping out. What else? Do we have anything else?
But wait, have you ever had to... sorry. In what grade was I? Oh, maybe it was high school. I would wear ripped jeans and be too lazy to shave my legs, so I would just put them on and shave the whole.
do you know what I used to do? Put skin colored tights on it. I literally used to wear skin coloured tights or black tights. That was kind of a trend, actually. Tights under anything. Shorts, denim shorts. You'd put leggings under, you know?
No.
Or maybe that was just my mum because she didn't like me wearing short shorts.
That was a thing because we didn't wear uniforms, but you had like school dress code,
Yeah.
which so like if you wanted to wear like short shorts or short skirt, you would
Full
have
on trousers.
You would have to put on fucking other pants underneath. Which, to be honest, like I have really short arms and I could hike my shoulders up pretty high, so I would just be standing like that.
No, but our leggings were like, I don't know whether you guys can see, but they were up to like here. Yeah, they were up to like mid shin with a denim short. It wasn't like they were full length.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So I'm not.
Have you ever been to a limited too?
What's that?
No, I knew you wouldn't. It's I think it's just it's out of your tax range.
Great.
No, it was like a store growing up that sold like literally those outfits.
Really?
And it would like, if you were like cool, they would have like the little lace bottoms.
Oh,
like,
but then why did we wear shin length things, a little gap, and then like ankle socks, so like frilly tall socks? Do you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly
with
what
a
you're
shoe.
saying.
It's just like, oh, it's so wrong. If my children will never wear that.
No, and I feel like it's like all of the things that I hated back then severely trigger me now. Like when I see
100%.
them coming back, I was like, I can't go. Like I'm like I almost get like sweaty. I'm like,
Yeah.
So you mean I'm gonna have to wear low rise again? Like I'm an adult, I can buy whatever pants I want, but like I get a little nervous that like that's what I'm gonna have to wear all of a sudden.
Also, like what I thought was cool back then, I now use as a Halloween outfit.
Correct.
You know, like chokers, for example. Oh my gosh. I used to wear layered chokers and I thought that they were so freaking cool. And now I buy them from Claire's for Halloween.
You know what? Another one I had.
Oh God. Do I wear
for
it now?
starters? No.
Okay.
Well, it is kind of starting to come back of like people wear colored jeans again. When I was in middle school, I had these hot pink skinny jeans. Fuck, were they ugly. And not only did I have them, well, for starters, like skinny jeans look kind of weird to me because my calves are big. So like they kind of like, it's kind of like not super skinny looking. Like, you know, like they'll be like your leg and then like a weird bulge where my calves are. So like not the move. But so I'd had those hot pink skinny jeans and then I got tall purple Uggs, lilac, when I was in Australia because I was a traveler. So I would wear them. I would wear them together, tall, folded back over. Yes, literally.
Like purple fluff.
I thought I was like the hottest bitch that's ever walked the earth. Braces as well, hair up because I didn't know how to style my curls yet.
Oh my God, I can literally picture that. Those
it was
tall
criminal.
Uggs are awful. I'm sorry, they are coming back in now. They are. But they are terrible.
You know what? I just think some things are made to stay in the past. What do you call gauchos again? Those as well?
Culottes. Oh God, my mother used to make me wear culottes.
Those should only be worn by people who are pregnant.
No, but our school uniform was like any grey bottom, blue polo top, right? My mum decides that I'm going to be the child.
You just described Maisie's outfit Saturday night.
I'm going to be the child that wears these culotte things into school. I'm the only girl that's not in a skirt or a summer dress. I'm in these disgusting 3/4 length suit trousers, basically. I'm already a bit bigger than everyone else. And now I'm actually just being bullied. So that's brilliant.
We went to school together, I would have been the one bullying
They didn't. They looked so horrific. I literally remember having a full-on meltdown about them and I never had to wear them again.
But I remember, like, the weird thing is I remember begging my mom for stuff like that.
Literally.
And then I would wear it for like however long it was, like everyone was wearing it. And then one day I would just have this like epiphany, looking in the mirror and be like, this looks bad.
Do you know what is even worse? We won't go on much longer, guys, but we had this shop in Exeter, it's still there, called Chuckles, right? You won't believe me when I say this. They make shoes from scratch and I had to wear them. My mum, let me get a photo. My mum made us wear these to school, right? They go in there, they measure your foot with literally a ruler. They get a big piece of leather because they're meant to last for like years and years. You can pick a design. So like I had a yellow moon on them. One year you can get like a flower, literally. And they make your shoes from, oh my God, I'm going to have to show you. They were horrendous.
Wait,
they were so expensive.
Go look for those. Sidebar. So my Instagram handle is you guys may know it, gabcan't_do_anything, came about because that was in middle school was the first time they ever made, you know, like custom Nike shoes where you could pick your own colors.
They're actually quite cool.
Those are horrendous.
Yes! No. Maisie, show
Abby.
I had them in black for school. Yeah.
With
Shall I
a
find black
with a
there?
yellow moon on it.
I had a yellow moon. You can have flowers. You could literally have it. And
you know
I'm
what
wearing
those
these
look like?
culottes.
Those
Like a chimney boy.
they
They're giving. I was in what's that film? The Christmas film. with Scrooge.
your full-time job was a chimney boy and your part-time job was a clown, so you want to choose that could work for both.
Literally, and she like. No wonder I was actually low-key a laughing stock. They're terrible.
They are terrible.
And do you know what's worse is I used to beg my literally. I used to beg my mum for a pair of the Ugg boots from there. They obviously weren't Ugg boots. They were just leather little things. Oh my
You're
God.
wearing an old school rugby ball on your foot.
I wanted them. Doc Martens, but like fucking on.
Thank God.
What's it called? Temu.
Your mom didn't do it, right?
I had them every year. I had those every year from like year 2 to
Becky,
year 6.
no.
I'm
Put
like
your foot
13
down.
in those.
Oh no. That's
And when they used to,
foul.
I don't know why I got sad when they wore out. I would have just fucking shuffled around the floor trying to wear these things out now. Anyway, that's that really for me.
Yeah, fair.
I'm just glad we're out of that era.
Yeah, but you know, they try to drag you back in, don't they?
They do. White skinny jeans.
No thanks, not on me. I actually will never wear skinny jeans, but that's fine. Okay, so I'm trying to introduce Abby to Tumblr. So those who are of my age might know what I'm talking about. Maisie, are you familiar with Tumblr? Great.
Maisie, you will know it because I know it. I thought I didn't.
Look it up.
You know, like galaxy backgrounds on your wallpaper vibe?
Yeah. Okay, so Tumblr became a thing when did it become a thing? Early 2000s? You guys wouldn't know.
2010?
2010? Yeah, that makes sense. But basically, it was like, you know how there's skinny talk now? It was the predating of skinny talk. So they started it and it was thinspo. And honestly, like low-key Abby, like it's kind of your vibe. And that's like
I'd never heard of it till this morning.
It's like genuinely concerning. Like, so it was a lot of like black and white quotes about discipline. Like nobody knows what you're eating, but everyone can see it. You know, like crazy shit like that. Literally. And then it would be like all of these like super skinny, like way too thin women, because this was the stage where it was like anorexic chic was kind of like the look that people were going for. Whatever.
Sorry.
And it would be all like detox teas. Like, I remember one of the big ones was like ice has no calories. So if you're ever hungry, just like chew on some ice. Like that's an eating disorder.
Well, I used to get told just eat chewing gum.
Okay, again, that's an eating disorder. Like even like the celery or like, you know, like if you're not
celery
like
burns more calories.
If you're
eating
not,
it.
Exactly. Like those kinds of things. Like if you're not hungry, like, and they're not bad. Like, well, I mean, chewing on ice, I think is called pica and is like, you maybe have like an iron deficiency. So go to a doctor, but yeah, literally. So like things like that were like very hot. And there's this just very specific one, which I don't know if you guys had here, which was called the Special K diet. Did you guys do that?
I feel like I've heard of it, but I don't know.
So basically it was, you replace 2 meals a day you have with Special K cereal.
I've seen this.
And skimmed milk, and that will drop you a jean size in 2 weeks. That was the advertising, and they were everywhere. So like it was literally like Abby, no. It's literally just like sugared cereal and skim milk, which like, by the way, ew.
No, that was actually one of the things I used to ban myself. Eating.
Special K. Yeah. Really? Well, you could have been on the Special K diet. Literally, it was this whole thing, and like moms everywhere would be like, oh, I'm just trying the Special K diet. Like, how can you possibly function and do things when you've had 2 bowls of sugary cereal as a meal? Like, you have 1 meal a day. That doesn't work.
Yeah. I have cereal as a sweet treat before bed now, to be honest.
Yeah. So, well, cereal's good. I love cereal. And like the skimmed milk was a special thing, because that was kind of the start of like the fat-free era. Was like fat is bad for you. So like everything can't have fat in it. Yeah. So they would just replace it, especially in the US, you know, we love our chemicals, smash. They would replace it with all of these random things, and it would be pumped full of sugar. But the only pro out of that era, I have to say, is Diet Coke. Like that's when they invented Diet Coke, and honestly, like I don't care what's in it. I don't want to know what the chemicals are. It tastes delicious. I don't.
It's got literally 1 calorie and it tastes delicious.
Literally.
I have now transformed into a Diet Coke girl. I've always been Coke Zero.
You know, I do think they taste different.
100%.
I kind of like, I don't know. I think
we should do a taste test.
We should do a taste test.
On, while we're at it,
let's do like mute her. Let's do. We brought snacks and they happen to be really, really, really crunchy. So before, when we were like setting things up and chewing, it's disgusting. Like that'll turn people off. Well, I was doing it a lot, but yeah. Anyway,
am I back on?
Yeah. Am I back on? We should do a taste test. That would be good. And
Absolutely.
like throw in Pepsi Max. You know, like low key,
I could tell
I
that
think
out
Pepsi
of-
Max tastes really
Pepsi
good.
Max is the best.
It actually
for sure.
tastes like it's full sugar.
It's unbelievable. I drink one to cure my cravings too many times.
We don't need to get into
I
that
could
right
get
now.
sponsored by Pepsi Max for sure.
You should get sponsored.
That would be unreal.
Maisie, call someone.
At Pepsi Max.
At Pepsi Max, we know you're listening.
I just think with like Tumblr, the people or the girls on there in particular were just so effortlessly cool, chic. I do just think it was a bit unrealistic, to be honest. Like, they had blue hair, all these things. I remember when Kylie Jenner dyed her hair blue. Can you remember that? Like,
Yeah.
dip dye. Oh my gosh, I wanted that so bad. That's probably where my weird thing about dyeing my
Changing
hair
your appearance
came.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it was the predating of like social media. Like it was the first thing where you just like see a bunch of
Yeah.
pictures in a row. So like it was
like Pinterest.
yeah, and it is
Yeah.
like Pinterest, but like kind of crazier. And like
Yeah.
I just feel like it was very much like
I think it was girls in fishnets.
and it was like and it was like it's just like super unrealistic. Like it
Yeah.
goes. It's the same thing as like when you see someone's picture, like they could be having a terrible time.
Yeah.
Well, we all know like you low key have a terrible time, and then you get a good picture, and you're like, maybe my life's better now.
Yeah.
Like that's like just how sometimes your girl brain works. So
Yeah.
I feel like that like Tumblr was like the beginning of that. But like, damn, did the quotes not like stick in my head for years?
I love
like
a quote. Oh
so
my gosh.
yeah, Abby does love a quote.
Maybe we should do a quote of the day every time.
You can be in charge of that because that's not my vibe. That's you.
I love a quote. I'll come back to the quote at the end of the app.
Oh, you have a quote.
I've got a good one.
She's got a
Yeah.
Abby's got a quote. All right. Ooh. Question. First time you realized your body was different due to sport?
I would say the first time I noticed my body concerned me, or is concerned me the right phrase? Like I was conscious of it, good word, was probably like year 11 going into college. So pretty late on. I really didn't care about my body or what it looked like or anything like that when I was younger at all. I think that there was one occasion that sticks out to me still where we had to like weigh ourselves in year 11 for like sports science. And I thought I was like 60 kg. I just assumed that that's what I was. And I stepped on, I was 83 kg. And I literally like, from that day onwards, I had to weigh myself every single day because I was so scared that the next time I got on the scales, if I waited too long, it would be a jump like that again. And it literally made me weigh myself every single day, probably for 3 years. And just because then I couldn't go up from 60 to 83 overnight, I knew that it would be a more gradual increase. So yeah, that probably has partially made me the way I am now. But yeah, I don't ever remember struggling with it. I knew I was bigger than a lot of the girls because that's why everyone was like, rugby's for you because you're big and strong. And I obviously played front row for my whole life. So you turn up to a rugby team and they're like, you can play front row, you're whatever. So yeah, I feel like back then it was based on your size, what position you played. So probably I should have been more cautious or conscious of the way I looked back then. But like, I don't know, it didn't bother me. And I really wish I could go back to that mindset, to be honest.
I was going to say, it's like maybe one of those like ignorance is bliss things. Like,
100%.
that's kind of a very relaxed, nice way to go about that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And my parents never ever made me eat certain things. Like they never food shamed me or anything like that. I exercised a lot because I was just an active child who did lots of volleyball, lots of rugby, did every single extracurricular club there was. So yeah, I don't feel like it was ever a topic of conversation, your body or food or anything in my house, which actually I think is a really nice thing looking back on it. But maybe that has contributed to why I am the way I am now.
Maybe it's like I wouldn't say it's like a bad thing that you weren't aware.
No.
That you
I think it's healthy.
We're different. I think that's like healthier for a child, surely.
I agree.
But maybe it's the like once you realize the
I
feelings
like,
and emotions tied to that, or did you like seek things from other people, or was it just all in hindsight?
I don't know. I saw my best friend at the time suddenly lost loads of weight. And I can remember thinking we were always the same size, so it's fine. And then when she lost loads of weight, I thought, shit, got to get my ass in gear, I think. And I feel like, yeah, it was probably only after seeing the number on the scales that I started to like do something to try and lose a bit of weight. But yeah, I really, really don't think I had a care in the world about my body, actually. And yeah.
I mean, it's interesting because like that age is definitely where like that could have been like hormones and stuff. You know what I mean? Like there's just so many things that change about like young girls' bodies between those ages.
Absolutely. And like my body is 100% genetically like this. Like my brother and my sister are exactly the same build as me. Both my parents were really athletic. So yeah, I guess my body was always meant to be a bit like this. And I think even if I lost loads of weight now, I wouldn't be really petite because I'm just not like that. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have definitely struggled with it since that moment.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
What about you, Gabby?
Mine was middle school, which is like, what is that? How old are you? You're like 11 to 13.
Okay.
So like where I grew up, we had, you basically have like a bunch of elementary schools, which is like your primary school, like when you're really young. And then they come together into two bigger middle schools and then they come together in a high school. So you go through like all of your elementary school, which is from like 5 to 10, and you're with all the same kids. And like I was always like, again, like I was like you, I like to be active. I love playing sports. So like recess and stuff, like I was playing like kickball, soccer, anything that like the boys were doing or the more active girls, like I was doing that. And that was like what I enjoyed doing. So I didn't think about it like at all. And it was probably I guess I was a tomboy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't think about it in the slightest though, because I just like, I was very competitive and I like to run around, and it just made like, that was like the best part of the day.
Yeah.
But so then when we went into middle school, because there's new kids around, like I made some different friends, some like different girls who like to do different things. And obviously like started hitting puberty. So like for the first thing that happened was like, I had to get glasses because my vision was terrible. Like I didn't realize that you should see someone's face across the room. Like my vision was that bad. Like I went to the eye doctor and I was like, holy shit. I was like, you guys can see all of this. Like that was the first thing. So 6th grade, I get glasses, which is like a bit of like like at first I thought it was cool. And then I thought it was so lame. Like, how do you run around with glasses? You know what I mean?
On that note, I once lied to the opticians and they gave me glasses.
Because
I wanted glasses so bad because I thought they were cool. I lied and told them I could see like a H and it was actually like a G.
Yeah.
And they gave me glasses.
Yeah, like you see someone cool wearing, like cool people who suit their glasses.
Big
amazing.
Glasses.
Yeah. And like they suit their I remember my
messy
first
bun.
I think my first glasses were like, they were far too expensive for the age that I was. And they were these little tiny wire frames, like these little baby glasses. They were so ugly. Like so they looked bad. So that was like the start. I also had accidentally on purpose cut my hair short because my cousin had done it. And I thought like,
guilty.
Yeah, let's give it a try. And it was like to here. So I was having like an identity crisis.
Yeah.
And then all of my, like, not all of my new friends, but like my new friends, like didn't try it as hard in gym. And like in 6th grade, you didn't get to, so that's the first year in middle school, you didn't get to play sports so you had gym class, but you weren't allowed to play for the sports teams. You had to wait till you were in 7th and 8th grade to do that. So like, no sports, like no like organized sports outlet within the school, which was like new for me kind of. Like started, all my friends started being interested in like, one of my friends was a dancer. So she was like very like tall and lean. And like, so we would like wear the same things. And I just remember thinking like, it really doesn't look like that on me.
That was the same
like
as me.
We got matching Victoria's Secret sweatsuits.
Yeah.
And I was literally like, like she looks really cool. And I like look like not so cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, I think with the haircut as well and the glasses, like it was like a perfect storm of like an identity crisis.
Yeah.
So yeah, I realized that maybe like competing and participating in the boys like maybe wasn't so cool, and maybe I should like be more like try a little bit less. And like I was like really desperate for my hair to grow back out and stuff.
That
and
is
like
such a
obviously
thing.
you can't rush it. So it didn't. I pulled a U and cut my own bangs like to try to be more feminine, and let me tell you for free, that was ugly. So like it was like a very big changing physically moment for me. And I just distinctly remember thinking to myself, like, you are like, when my best friend, we're still best friends, she's like a petite little tiny princess. I love her so much. She's adorable. But we weren't super dissimilar size, and then again I kept growing and she didn't, and I think it was around like it was just the difference between maybe like the way that I was living my life of being active and wanting to be playing the sports with the boys instead of just like talking to them. Like I would rather have competed against them, to be honest, at that age, and it just made me really aware of like my size. And I just remember like then I started noticing like what size clothes people were wearing. So like, my friend would be like, "Hi, like I got this small," and I was like a medium large. So I was like,
that is so
you know
true.
what I mean?
You
like
forget about those first times.
Yeah,
of like
it's like the
having
first
to get
time
a
of
10.
or like asking to borrow your friend's clothes and they don't
Yes.
fit. You know what I mean? Because like I started having a lot of friends that like
Yeah.
or like I remember like lending someone a shirt in gym and it was like huge on her and I was like I was embarrassed, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because it was like it feels weird when you realize that somebody that you grew up with that was you were not super dissimilar from then becomes different from you. So like and I think just in being the bigger and not like I think for me being good at sports has always like maybe made me feel a bit better about my body. Like if I'm good at something, I'm like, well, at least I'm good at it. You know what I mean? So like maybe
100%.
they'll care less, but like at that age, there's no being good at it. Like you're just competing because you should be liking the sport. So then I was just so self-conscious about myself.
I totally agree. I think like at that age you're so like, is it impressionable?
Yeah.
So like you suddenly hit an age where actually you really, really didn't care, and then you think you should fit into this societal norm of like all the girls. For me, like at school, all the girls sat on the benches and the boys were just playing football. And I'd been like you, I'd always been the one that actually participated. And then it was like, shit, no, now I've got to just sit there and like watch people like chat with the girls. I don't know, like not do the things you've always done literally in the flip of a switch.
Yeah.
Like, and I just think my friends were the same, like they're all dancers and our bodies were totally different. And although like I played rugby and I played volleyball and blah, 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 they were really lean, like beautiful girls. And I remember always thinking like, I just wish like them. I wish I looked like them all the time. And I think I was probably really well liked, to be honest. I chatted to a lot more people. I knew a lot more people because I played sport. And yet I didn't care about that at all. I didn't care if people liked me more. Like despite the way I looked, I just thought it was down to what I looked like completely. And I think even now it's the same. If I'm playing and if I'm performing, I appreciate my body so much more. If I'm not playing or I'm not performing well, I go back to thinking like my body's horrible.
Yeah.
And I think we still get that now. It's like, its purpose is almost like you can appreciate its purpose more if you are being successful, whereas actually if you're not, you don't.
And even like whereas it's interesting to even think about like the purpose is the same regardless of if you're winning, losing, whatever, but like it is somehow different to like think about it. You know what I mean? Like I completely feel the same way as you. Like when I'm I don't know. It's like almost maybe it's how do you say looking for external validation or something.
Literally.
But yeah, I mean probably. But I think I think that's like natural almost at that age. And I actually do wonder like because you saying it took you until you were like a bit older than me to like start realizing it. I'm wondering if we would have had rugby available when I was younger, like would it have delayed that? Because like you also have the contact aspect and like I do think the camaraderie is different. Like I grew up playing soccer and there's a lot of running, which like, again, I was good at it. Like I was, but also like I was still like kind of bigger than like the people that I was playing with. Like they were all like little tiny babies running around.
Yeah, I think when I started rugby, I just thought it was super cool because I was so big, and I swear to God, I'll show you this photo at some point. Me and the girls in my team, I think I've shown you it. I am like a beast.
Well, that would be like very beneficial at that age. Like,
I thought I was awesome. Like we were playing seven
you
aside.
probably were awesome.
We were playing 7 aside, half pitch, and I no joke was at Newton Abbot Rugby Club one day and just ran up and down that pitch about 60 times scoring tries. And I thought I was the it girl.
Period.
Push on 5 years and I bloody hate it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like honestly at the time it probably really did benefit me playing sport with my body, but now it's definitely harder.
Yeah, I think as you get older, you get more aware of like external things, and I think that those weigh, and it's difficult to separate yourself from them.
For sure. Nice. Should we move on?
Yeah, into our next new reoccurring segment. Deinfluenced. Textbook.
I was going to shoot a gun. I thought it's not appropriate.
It's not appropriate. I'm American, triggered. Okay, so this is a bit where we talk about and roast a wellness trend we find ridiculous. So Abby being her, she's a shapeshifter if you guys didn't know. So a lot of hers are going to be around, beauty.
Oh, yes.
You're like, what are you saying? You're a shapeshifter. Do you want to go every other or what do you want to do?
Yeah, let's go every other.
Yeah, you go first.
Oh, okay. So my first thing that I'm going to de-influence, or we're de-influencing, is bleached eyebrows.
Do you remember this, Maisie?
I think
Why am I the only person who remembers this?
I think it was when I was at uni, maybe.
No, whatever.
Basically,
I remember.
Anyone that doesn't know me, quick introduction. I like to change my appearance every single week. On payday, I think I change my appearance, and it's just
any psychologists out there, please feel free to send us a message on this.
I have done every single hair color there is, every single brow color, every single everything, and I've done it all myself. I'm a DIY queen.
Yeah, she is.
I am actually kind of have no hair left, to be honest. That's another story.
She's wearing someone else's hair.
I have 100% pretty much fake hair because I bleached all my hair off. Trying to strip my hair color from black to dark brown.
Don't forget the red.
But I also, we did the red in between. Copper. I don't know, auburn I was going for.
You were a copper cowboy or something like that.
But amongst all that time, I bleached my eyebrows because I thought it was cool. Why did I want to bleach them?
You saw like some famous person do it and you were like, that's it.
But I think I wanted them light brown, like to go with my hair. It must have been when I dyed my hair. No, I had black hair.
You had black hair, yeah. Wrong.
I don't know what it was.
You actually ended up changing your hair color because of
the
what
brows.
You fucked up with your eyebrows.
Basically, I bleached my brows. They went blonde. I tried to dye them dark brown, which you'd think they just go dark brown. They don't. They go light brown and you can't get them darker. And oh my God, in some sunlight, I had orange eyebrows, didn't I?
Yes.
I'd be at training with orange eyebrows. And I think they're okay now. They've gone back to normal.
Yeah, they're back to normal color.
But yeah, so bleached brows. Luckily they didn't fall out. However, it wasn't the best look of my life. No.
I only have one about like beauty stuff, and it's actually similar. It's laminating your eyebrows.
Never tried it.
Some people really do a good job. I laminated my eyebrows like maybe 2 years ago. Went away on a US tour. Lo and behold, I one day was waking up. I was like, my left eyebrow just started looking weird, and I was just like, oh, I wonder what's going on. It was falling out. Like I have pictures of it where literally like the tail part of my eyebrow is gone and the only part left is like the front. Like literally I lost it just every day it got worse. Like it just kept falling out and falling out and falling out.
I remember
literally it took ages to grow back. It was
you texted
awful.
Me like SOS and like people delivered you castor oil. I'm pretty sure.
We were playing Ireland in a like a friendly, and the Irish girls that I did not know had oil to help me regrow it and literally delivered it to my room and said just keep it. Once they saw it, like they were like, that's bad, just keep it. Like it was awful. And I don't know what went wrong because like it's my I don't know what went wrong. It was bad. We'll just leave it at that. Okay. And we have a friend who did the same thing, so just caution.
My next one is, we've kind of mentioned it, cutting your own hair, cutting your own bangs. Okay,
pause.
What did
When's
I do
the last time you cut
your
hair? Yeah,
like 2 days ago. Yeah, I cut myself some layers, guys. I don't know whether you can tell, but I cut layers and some bangs. I don't know why I just spent an extortionate amount of money on fake hair and now have decided to cut it myself. And my mum goes to me, what is all this hair you've cut in the sink? And I'm like, don't worry, it's just the clip-ins. Oh my God.
So your mom's like, are you going to be bald again?
Literally, she won't let me. It's like I have to have so obviously you guys know about the bath scenario. Now I have to have a scissor license. Basically to use the scissors.
And don't even look at her phone.
Literally. But I know perfectly how to cut bangs. Grab the two bits, twist them, chop from the bottom, basically. And then you just chop on an angle. And then these bits around my face.
I thought you were de-influencing people, not telling them how to cut their own hair.
I'm just trying to justify that I can do it. Anyway, okay.
She's just feeling a little added right now.
If anybody wants a tutorial on how to cut bangs and some face framing,
we'll do it on Maisie. Oh.
Yeah. That's a great idea. 1,000 likes by Wednesday will cut Maisie's hair.
And she agrees. She agreed to this. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, that was mine.
Oh, okay. You actually do this.
Oh God, I do all of these.
The 4 a.m. grind set thing, you know, where like people are like, what have you been doing? You've wasted your whole day. And they get up at 4 and they're like, what is it? The 5 to 9 before my 9 to 5. Like, get a fucking life. I'm sorry. I know you do. And like, yes, you can romanticize your life and whatever, but like, I don't know. What about sleeping? Like, that's pretty important. And also, these people then go to bed at like 8.
Yeah.
So that's like, you're just missing all of the time where fun things happen. And the stuff that you do in the morning, guess what? I do at a normal time of day, like a normal fucking person. Instead of being awake at 4 and then filming it and then being like, I'm so much better than you.
Someone's
like, it's, it just gives smug. I'm like, sorry, I can't stand it.
I'm never changing my routine. I think seizing the day is the best way forward.
And I think that Abby's self-care routine is toxic.
You did say to me that, why was the reason that you think I do that? That I wake up early and seize the day. I basically have such a guilty conscience that I wake up. What's my self-care routine? What is it? My shower, my full body shower.
Where you shave your entire body all morning.
I shave my full body every single morning, guys. I've got better at not doing it every morning.
She wakes up in time to shave her body the entire. She's always awake at like 5 or 6.
Yeah, for some reason,
that's crazy.
I just don't feel like I can take on the day unless my whole body's freshly shaved. I don't know why, guys. Do you know why it is actually? This is awful. Should I say it? Basically, if I eat a really big if I'm having a big day where I think my body looks really big, I have to get a full body shower and shave, and for some reason it makes me feel skinnier. Makes you feel skinnier? Don't ask why. I don't understand, but I genuinely do think that. So it's something I'll speak to with my therapist. But the seizing the day thing, I have a guilty conscience. I have a guilty conscience if I don't seize the day. I don't know what it is that's happened in my life that makes me think I need to be awake from 5 till like 10 p.m.
I just feel like you're shaming yourself to wake up to do stuff that you could do at a normal time.
Probably. I'm also just a tired bitch.
Yeah, but here's my point. You don't have to be. Like, what if you just like, I don't know, had a normal night's sleep?
I have to work.
Same.
I just love seizing the day. Not going to change it.
Yeah, well,
sorry, Gabby.
To be honest,
I do get what you mean. It's
that's
annoying.
de-influence.
But I don't post about it.
Then thank you. Please don't. Because the people that do, they're so smug.
Oh no, I did post my run the other day.
Yeah, okay, so keep it to yourself. Maybe that's my message. Keep your fucking shit to yourself. If you're going to wake up at 4 a.m., fine. You're a freak. Keep it to yourself.
Just put your phone on D&D.
Literally.
Right. Was that my one?
That was mine.
Gosh, I'm so lost. What else did I have?
You have my phone. Did you not write it down?
I don't think we wrote it on these ones.
Here, I wrote one that you can have too. Bottom. That's my frappuccino.
Green powders. Is that what that said?
Yeah.
Like match powders.
No, like the super greens.
Yeah. Do you know what though? I've actually never tried it. I haven't. Okay. So Gabby's written on here green powders.
Yeah, well, because I know what that means. Because let me just clarify, those are my notes.
Well, I've got my notes, guys,
but she just doesn't know what they say
on this list of things.
Okay,
green powders. No, I do know what you're on about because I have gone to buy them several times.
I'm sure you have. Whereas just eat a vegetable. Sorry, is it so hard?
Yeah, but I want the ones in the morning that. You know, the mango green. What were those? What was that trend? Mango greens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do want to try them still.
Skinny people do it and are like, this is why I'm skinny. Meanwhile, they're like taking peptides or something.
Probably. I'm not even going to argue with you anymore.
You can't argue with me because those are ridiculous. Like, I just think eat a vegetable. Eat some spinach.
I get what you're saying. I can't compete.
I haven't tried it. Do you have anything else you would like to say for de-influencing? Yeah, okay. No. The thing is, the problem with de-influencing, not for me, for Abby, is she will try any and everything at least 6 to 7 times.
I'm telling you now,
it's like,
if I'm not
once, shame on you. Fool her twice, shame on you. Fool her 3 times, that's still shame on you. You know what I mean? And like that just keeps going. Like she doesn't have a point where it's like shame on me.
No, I would try everything for sure. I get literally like sold on these adverts on the internet.
Have you ever done those like when they have the shaky scales?
Wobble boards, yes. My mum's got one. Do you know what else my mum has got? My mum's got like these rollers that go down your leg and they're meant to get rid of cellulite. My mum is the issue. Sorry, mum. She knows this. She buys everything to do with cellulite and stuff like that. Everything. We've got the wobble board, the cellulite leg thing. What else does she have? She has all the fake LED face masks.
Oh, well, those I like.
Yeah, probably the real deal.
But I want a real one, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She has, it literally looks like a drug hoarder at our house because of the amount of stuff we have in our kitchen.
I guess here's the thing that I think about those things, right? Like, if it actually did that you just use it like 3 times or 4 times and it worked, like, then we would all be doing it. Do you know what I mean? But like the thing is, they don't actually work. And they're like, you just need to use it consistently for 6 months and then it'll work. Like, what?
That is probably true. I'm trying to think if
I just don't think that a lot. I think a lot of things with the health space, mental health and physical health, like it takes time. Like your body has to adapt to it. And yes, there are shortcuts, but I feel like every time you take a shortcut,
they're an investment.
What?
Your mental health. No, your mental and physical health is an investment.
Yeah. I'm saying like every time you take a shortcut, like you get like some negative back, and then it's like, okay, well, what can I do to fix that? As opposed to just like, like you said, like it is an investment. And you have to just take the time to do it.
Buy cheap, buy twice.
We don't agree on that one. I think you should buy nice things and then just like take care of them. And Abby said,
no, that's what I'm saying. That's the saying. Buy cheap, buy twice, isn't it, Maze? Means basically you might as well invest in a nice one to begin with rather than buying
I thought you were saying
ones.
You would rather buy it cheap and buy it twice because like low key that fits your brand.
Just got thrown under the bus. No, that is true. It's a saying.
Did you think that's what she was saying too?
No, you guys will get it. It's a saying. It's like if you buy Primark,
you guys will get it.
If you buy Primark, you'll have to buy it maybe 6 times.
Yeah.
If you went to All Saints to buy a t-shirt, you might only have to buy it once. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do get what you're saying.
Nice.
And then the only other one I had is the cabbage soup diet, which is actually, to be honest, along the same vibe.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it was on my TikTok for like a day. Basically, it's like you eat cabbage soup because it makes you like low-key shit your brains out, which is basically you're just doing a laxative diet. So like just do the laxatives if you're going to do it. But you eat a bunch of cabbage soup because it does that and it makes you like skinny. But like, again, as soon as you eat a normal meal, you're back to normal.
Yeah.
So those are de-influenced.
100%.
Well, like, honestly, Abby might be influenced into all of these.
The laxatives ones, I do go to try several times. I've never done it.
Do not.
I don't think it works. Well, it
do
literally
not
says
do
on the
it.
packet, do not use for weight loss.
Do not.
I'm not.
Listen,
I'm
you
just
want.
saying.
Oh my God, we haven't even gotten into my backdoor problems, which we won't get into today. But
Delika says we shouldn't soft launch. Deli Meat says soft launching is just soft launching. She doesn't like. Sorry, Deli.
Deli Meat can invest, or she can keep her opinion to herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We're the bosses here.
Yeah. Glad. Yeah.
Yeah.
If she's even watching, fake friend. Okay.
I told someone the other day that my friend hisses at me, and literally I find it so funny every time we do it.
You know, I get the hissing from my partner. Oh my God! By the way, Happy Pride Month. Wait, oh my God!
Month should be
I can't
Pride
believe.
Month,
I can't believe I didn't start with that. Like, yeah. Woo! It's my first Pride Month as a gaybo, and feels good. Feels good, feels great. But my partner is the one who started. She hisses at me.
Really?
All the time. Like
you
on,
could roll
on
back
anything.
or
She always like, I'm like, oh, she's really good at it too.
Maybe I'll just go, raw.
But so she started hissing at me. So then naturally, I don't know what else to do back. Do not moo at me. No, I don't know what else to do back other than just hiss back. So I just hiss back. And that's how we communicate displeasure and small displeasures in the communication styles, you know.
Hilarious.
And just along the lines of like being gay in June, I just wanted to say to anybody that follows me or followed me on Instagram and hasn't been liking my posts and or has unfollowed me since I've started dating a woman, you're homophobic. Yeah. I don't care if you unfollowed me because you thought I was annoying. It's homophobic at the basis of it. And to be honest, I'll find you and I'll cancel you. And that's it. That's actually all I wanted to say about that. As we wrap up, do you have your notes for this one? I wasn't going to tell you
the reason I'm actually leaving, but
that's joking. Next week.
I'm joking.
Oh, is that another soft launch?
Love my friends. Oh yeah.
Suck it, Telly. Okay.
She would never.
Yeah. We don't get into that here unless. No, just kidding. Okay.
Unless she refuses to come on.
Yeah. Soft launch again.
Yeah.
Okay. Abby,
Gabby.
to finish us out, new treatment plan this week. Which, by the way, put your nails up.
I would
she did
get
her
my feet
last
out.
one.
I got no. Oh gosh, my nails are currently red. If you can't see them over there, I went short and red, and I went same color on my toes. Gabby
job.
actually influenced me because I'm always a French tip on the toe girl, and I've thought that color on toes was icky.
Well, I think the French tip on the toes gives baby prostitute,
But
and it's so English.
right. But damn, she got me. But now I've gone same color on my toes and nails because the lady in the, oh my God, I went to a new nail shop. They were really good. I've forgotten what they were called. I think Nails For You. Looks a bit scabby. But they were beautiful, cheap, affordable, took real care, ripped all the skin off from round in a good way. Loved them. Anyway, so I did that. I didn't have a bath. I'm going to have a bath tonight.
Oh,
if
mom wasn't out.
I'm allowed.
Becky,
And
please just once.
honestly, if anyone wants to send me a bath plug, please do. And I said bath plug.
We are now accepting gifts, and she needs a bath plug.
And did I compliment anyone? Probably.
Surely,
I'm sure I probably did.
yeah.
Probably
I did,
so many, I can't remember.
did get my nails done. Oh God, you guys, I can't go to group anymore. I know. It's at 9 p.m. on Thursdays with the time change, and we've been like training. My rehab just takes like ages because like
She broke
the
her leg.
person who I broke my leg, and the guy who schedules me in my rehab kind of sucks. If you're listening to this, but yeah, so I like kept missing it, and so I just said to my therapist like I can't go anymore. So I actually only went once, but I've been to group. Anyway,
She's a groupie.
yeah.
She's been grouped.
I bet. Okay, our treatment plan this week. Do you
Advice.
have a message to your younger self, Abby?
I do.
Go ahead.
I have several messages.
Oh.
However, I think the most important message that I would like to put across is that nobody actually cares as much about you as you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like if you are in a photo, we are probably all just looking at ourselves in the pic. Let's be real.
100%,
I'm
that's
not
what I
looking
do.
at what Gabby looks like. If I'm being honest, I sometimes will. Oh, I just spat. Sorry.
If you look really bad, I'll look.
If you look really bad, I'll post it. But honestly, this is why I post things with people's eyes like cross-eyed and stuff because I'm not even looking at you. I'm just looking at me. But basically, it was like I will
Abby's
just I will fully focus on what I look like, and I think that's probably the same as most people. So actually, no one actually cares about us as much as ourselves, in the sense of like what we look like, things like that. So I guess care a little less. I also did steal a quote from our good friend Liv this morning. Doesn't really fit the vibe, but I feel like we need to say it because we liked it, didn't we? Maisie's not heard it yet. And it basically, buckle up. Drum roll.
Sorry, she didn't download that sound.
It was basically, if you could take a lucky dip of other people's problems, would you, or would you just keep your own? So like the lucky dip pile is everyone else's problems in the world. Would you pick out the lucky dip and exchange your problem for someone else's, but they could be a lot worse than yours, or would you just keep your own? Maisie says she would not pick out of our lucky dip.
Which is offensive.
Yeah. I would honestly probably keep my own.
I would definitely keep mine.
So I think that's a really nice perspective to
Imagine
have.
being like me and then being ugly. It could be so much worse.
I was about to say so many things and I just won't say them. Because we're all about body positivity.
Yeah, good restraint, Abby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yours?
Yes. I also had two. One is Kristen's and one is mine. Mine is wear your hair down, put your clips down, and be kinder to others and yourself. Wear your hair down,
Have
obviously.
you done that? Where are we
Have
on
I
that?
done 1 and 2? Yeah, I have. Have I been kinder to people? Depends on the day. So we're working on it.
Yeah.
That's better though.
Why do you
I
think
was like,
we're friends?
I was mean in middle school.
Keep your friends close and your
Because I
enemies
was
close.
self-conscious, so I was mean. Hurt people, hurt
Hashtag
people.
Insecure. Oh my god, that was one of the quotes.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god, hurt people.
Find me on Tumblr. Hurt people hurt people. Picture of me in middle school. Anyway, that was tough. And
hilarious.
Kristen's was, you change and grow as a person. In 10 years, what you are about or what you think about will be completely different. So
true.
it's really not that deep, basically. Yeah.
I quickly just thought of another quote that I used to see on Tumblr. The one, like, what was it, like, impossible, I'm possible, or something?
Oh my God, no.
I mean, it was
Impossible, I'm possible.
nothing is, it was something like
No,
that.
it literally is.
Yeah, it is.
It's literally impossible, cross it out, and then it's
Yeah.
I'm,
Possible.
I apostrophe am possible.
Like, what does that even mean? I'm possibly.
Stupid.
Yeah. Possibly.
All right, so good luck with your treatment plan this week. I
Thanks.
look forward to an update. Maisie, do you have any treatment plan that you'd like? We didn't brief her. Maisie, would you like to exchange a word?
No, I've got nothing planned. But I do have a quote that I wanted to throw out there. But it's actually Abby's quote, and it was the first day of pre-season. It's stayed with me all year. We're on a Monday morning. We're in at like 7:30 a.m. She sat on the floor of the gym. I don't know what she's doing, some sort of stretching.
I've been up 6 hours for this.
And she's already done her day, actually. She's ready to go. And she's just sat there and she looks me dead in the eye and she goes, day one or one day?
I remember you saying this, actually.
True.
Honestly,
I'm sorry.
Every single day I see you, I just think about that and I think...
In a funny way, or?
Did
you take it serious? Did it hit you?
It hit me.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now. I think about it every day.
And yeah, so that's... Honestly,
So
you're motivational, you've inspired, and that is the sort of value that you're bringing.
Keep
That is
going,
your
Maisie.
value.
So basically, Maisie's achievements, all those awards she won last night, down to me. Girls,
Every day she wakes up.
and day one or one day. Day one or one day, I'm going to win all these fucking trophies.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe next year, Abs. And with that, that's episode 2 of the Recovery Room. Maisie, sing us out again.
Should we harmonise?
Yeah. 3,
You go.
2, 1.
Welcome
to the... Wait, we're leaving?
Sorry.
No, go. Room. You can say recovery and then we'll all go room. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'll say
I'll be able to
goodbye
harmonise.
from there.
And then I'll
Yes.
say recovery and you say...
And I'll just
okay,
harmonise.
ready? 3, 2, 1.
Goodbye from the...
Recovery
Room.